Hi friends, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela WebDev. Now here if you try to see in our NotesList app, if I refresh this page, so that means when I am trying to first enter this page, we need to autofocus this text area, right? So right now what I need to do, I am refreshing this page and I am manually trying to focus this one. So when we load this page, automatically the focus should be on this text box. So we will achieve this one in this notes list. In order to achieve this one, what we'll try to use is, we'll try to use the concept of custom directives. We already learned about the custom directives concept. If you try to see here, this is our custom directives. This is how we will be creating. Okay, let's create the custom directive. And first I will create a local directive. How we can create a local directive? For this one, what we can do, here this is our add edit node.vue. Here we are having the text area, which is a common for both the add node and also edit node. And this text area we need to autofocus it when we load the page automatically. Now here I am creating a directive. For creating a local directive, what we need to do is we need to use the prefix v. Automatically this one will be taken as a directive. Now here I am keeping the autofocus, the name, whatever the name you want you can write it, but the prefix should be with starting with v. Here this is an object, and in this object you can create mounted. So you will be having all the functionalities, the life cycle hooks. If you want to see here, you can see created before mount, mounted before update, updated before unmount, unmounted. Like this you will be having all the life cycle hooks normally you have for a component. And here we will be having four arguments. We already explained learned about these all the things, but here in this case we need to have only about the mounted takes the argument element. So this element, if I try to console it, let's console the element, console.log of el. So if I console this element, and if we try to see here in this one, if I refresh this page, so right now we are not getting anything, right? We have just created the directive. Now we need to use this directive. How we can use this directive is, so for this text area we need to bind the directive, right? So we need to use v-autofocus. Okay, we need to use the hyphen here. So wherever you are using the capital letters, so this should be converted into lowercase letter preceding with a hyphen. So this is the v-autofocus. That's it. Now if you try to see the output, let's refresh this page. Now we are able to get an element here. See, text area. We are able to get the element. Now what I want to do for this element, what I want to do is, so here we can use something like el.focus. That's it. So now if you try to see the output, when I refresh this page, automatically see the directly the cursor is in the text box. If I refresh this page, in the text box, if I click on this edit, again the cursor is directly here in this one. So this is how we can create a local directive and we can bind it to the text area or anything. So this is how we will be creating local directive. For example, let's say that we are having a stats page. So this is our stats page, right? So in this stats page, let's say that we are having a input box in this one. This is our table, and here I will be creating a input type is equal to text and the class is equal so type is equal to text. If you try to see here the output, we are able to see the text box, right? Let's apply the class for this one. Class is equal to input. So I have applied the class is equal to input. Let's see, here we are able to see the input box, and in this one I will be using the placeholder is equal to enter feedback or something like this. Okay, so I am writing it like this. Now if you try to see the output here, so we are able to see a text box here. Now I want to keep the autofocus. When I click on the notes, we are able to get the autofocus here. In the same scenario, if I click on the stats, we need to get an autofocus in the feedback. So how can I get it? So normally we have the directive, right? v-autofocus. So we can use this one directly. Now if you try to see here the output, now here if I try to refresh this page, so we are not getting the focus, and also we are getting a warning that failed to resolve the directive autofocus. So here the autofocus is not available. It is available only in the component add edit node view. So that means this is called as an what I can say, local directive. So this directive is only available to this component only. So in order to make this directive globally means what we need to do is, so here in this one, in this folder structure, I will create in the source a new folder that is directives. I will create a new folder directives. In this directives, I will create a new file vue autofocus.vue. Okay, so this is our code, and here what I can do, whatever the code we have written here, this is all the code, this small thing only, right? This code I can copy and paste it here, and what I will try to do is I will use the export, and here we have copied this one also we need to copy. That's it. Now if I try to paste it here, yeah, now, so this is the, oh, no, I have created with a view, right? No, it's not a view. Need to rename it to, where is our rename? Yeah, .js file, my mistake. So .js file, so this should be a .js file, and now we need to export this one, export. Okay, so that's it. Hopefully, why this error is coming, I don't know. Declaration is expected, I don't know. So let's see. So we autofocus, we have created it, and now if I try to, if I want to use it here, where I can use it is, so import from, and I will use something like here, let's go to the directives and let's import the v-autofocus, v-autofocus. So is this the same name? No, why we need, let's rename this one, or otherwise let's rename this one to autofocus. And oh, so our mistake or what, let's rename this one, rename to autofocus. Okay, fine. Now I will use the component v-autofocus. Fine. Now what I can see, what I can use, so we have imported this autofocus, right? Automatically this one will work, not a problem. If I go to the notes list here, see, it is working fine without any problem. So in the same scenario in the stats, it is not working, right? So if you want to make this one work, what I need to do is, let's go to the stats view, and we need to import this v-autofocus. So import from, where is the directives? Yeah, directives v-autofocus. That's it. And now we need to import that one. That's it. Now if I try to see the output, see, now both in the enter feedback and like this, we are able to make it work. So this is how we will be creating the directives in the Vue.js, both globally and the locally. Now what I will try to do is, I will commit this code with a new branch, video-89. So whoever may be having doubts regarding this one, so they can go back to this branch and they can check this directives concept and all the things. The GitHub repo URL is provided in the description of the video below, and here this is local and global directives, right? So this is the name, so maybe the spelling mistakes will be there. Okay, now I will be publishing this branch also. If you want to check over this one, I will open that one. The URL is provided in the description below, so no need to worry. So you can get that one, and whoever wants to refer the code which I am trying to tell about this project, they can go to this one. Whatever the video you are watching, you can go to that particular branch and you can check that code. Hope you understood about this directives concept. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.